round 2 of filming. Hey guys, and welcome back to Tech Genie. Today we've got a brand new video for you guys. You guys have been absolutely loving the MacBook videos we've been doing, all the MacBook Pro videos. We seem to be turning into an Apple channel, so I thought I'd do another video for you guys. And here are the 5 reasons why I personally hate the MacBook 2015 or the MacBook 2016 model. So without any further ado, let's get straight into today's video. Okay, so before I start off, first thing, I'm wearing a hat. That's simply because I'm having a bad hair day and it looks absolutely dreadful. The second thing is go ahead and follow us on Twitter. That's at TechGenieT3G, just so you guys can keep posted on what we're tweeting out. We do a lot of behind the scenes stuff. And also ask us any questions you want. We've got a 1,000 subscriber Q&A coming out very soon. We're about to hit 1,000 subscribers. So if you've got any questions, just leave them down below in the comments or mention us and we'll make sure we screenshot it and you will be featured in the Q&A video. So that's all I've got for you guys today, so let's get straight into today's video. Okay, so the first thing I hate about the new MacBook is, of course, the much talked about USB Type-C port. The first thing I hate about this is the fact that they've only included one of them, which quite frankly seems a bit stupid, and they didn't replace the MacBook 2015 model by putting 2 of them on for the 2016 version. And it's really inconvenient because you can't charge, download anything or use the port at the same time as charging. And also, if you do want to use other things like a HDMI lead or you want to put in an SD card reader, anything like that, you are going to have to get yourself an adapter. Not only is this going to cut you back some money, but it's going to really remove the whole fact that the laptop is supposed to be portable. So if you get a laptop case, you're going to have somewhere else to put your little SD card reader or your adapter or so on and so forth. Okay, and the second thing that I want to talk about is, of course, the butterfly keyboard. This has got some good things about it, don't get me wrong, but it's also got some really bad sides about it. The first bad side I see is if you are one of the people who use those big clicky mechanical keyboards or you're used to a different type of keyboard, then this is going to be a horrible experience for you guys, especially when you start using it. So maybe for the first week or so, it's really horrible because you can't really feel much purchase when you click down the keys. They only move down a tiny amount. But having said that, after you've been using it for a week or a week and a half, 2 weeks, you are going to kind of get used to it, as you probably would do anyway, but you are going to be able to type a lot faster. It's just not a very nice experience. I prefer to kind of hear a little bit at least when you're tapping the keyboards, and it's kind of a little bit too short, and the keyboard, the size is quite different, so it's a little bit of time to get used to using the keyboard, so that does really quite irritate me about the new MacBook. Okay, the third thing that I want to talk about is, of course, the price point. So this new MacBook is going to cut you back about £1,000 to £1,300, which is an exhaustible amount of money, especially if you guys are looking for an option to get for a laptop. Don't necessarily jump straight for the MacBook. Go and have a look at some other computers, because there are some other computers that either are as good or better for a decent price or worse price, or whatever. Do your research, because there are some better computers, and the specs I don't really think match the price point. But then again, you are buying an Apple product and you're kind of buying the brand, the name and everything around it, which is why it's so expensive. So I do think the price point is too high. Then the fourth thing that I want to talk about is the fact that you can't upgrade anything. So say for example with the MacBook Air, you can go ahead, you can upgrade from 4GB of RAM to 8GB of RAM. If you decide I want to go and buy the 4GB of RAM model, then you realise maybe this isn't too much, go ahead and replace it. That's perfectly fine to do. However, the MacBook, because it's all sealed together and it's basically just one big fat battery inside it, it's a massive pain to get anything replaced. Having said that, you do have a 1.1 GHz processor and you have got a fair amount of RAM in this machine, and so for your day-to-day word processing, web searching, video streaming, a couple of bits of gameplay, it's going to be perfectly fine, but I wouldn't say it's up there with the gaming computers. Don't think this is going to be an amazing gaming computer, because that's not after all what it is designed for. Okay, then the fifth, final thing that I want to talk to you today about, obviously there are more and there are some good reasons, but the fifth bad thing that I want to talk to you today about is the webcam. I mean, come on Apple, what are you playing at? Because the webcam on this thing is absolutely awful. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's slightly better than some of their older versions, you would expect that because it's a newer model, but compared to a lot of new computers and new laptops, it really doesn't come close to a lot of other people. And if you want to be doing things like FaceTiming, it's just a horrible experience to watch a video of someone when they just look like a potato, and it's just really not a very good experience. So the webcam does really get on my nerves. Okay, so that does pretty much sum up today's video. Having said all of that I hate about the MacBook, don't get me wrong, there are some good things about this computer. So if you do want to see top 5 reasons why you should definitely go ahead and buy this computer, leave a like down below and comment what you guys want to see, because that would be really interesting to do, to kind of have a comparison. But that's it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. There's 5 reasons why I personally hate the MacBook. Let us know down below if you agree with us, or if you've got any other reasons as to why you hate it. So thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter, like the video and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one, guys. Live long and prosper.